DJ General Mills.
I'm not a big Supreme fan, but I do know that Supreme just sold to Vans and Timbaland. Autism, you gotta hit the command. So hit the exclamation point and then exclamation point Instagram or exclamation point Twitter. Do it in the chat. You gotta do it in the chat. If you do it in the chat, it should pop up. Probably try Instagram. You'll be able to pull it up. But it's the same as this channel. Same name as this channel. So I thought this was very interesting. Like I said, I'm not a Supreme person. I'm not a big fan on the whole, what's it called? I don't even know what to call it. You know, Supreme, you buy a Supreme shirt for $40, $50 before it gets sold out, and then you can resell it for $250, $350. So I like the fact that they get into their money, but I'm just not a fan of that hype beastness. I just never been a fan of that. So I say all that to say, it's interesting to me to see that this company sold for $2.1 billion to the VFC Corporation. And they're the same company that's over Timbaland and Vans. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know people was still wearing Vans like that. I thought Vans was just like a movement, a moment, until I saw people on the West Coast. People on the West Coast truly wear Vans. It's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me. And just watching this, just seeing the amount of, like, they're making it, like they're doing it. $2.1 billion is crazy to me, man. For Supreme, this is a group, a brand where they got crazy knockoffs. I don't know if y'all saw it. Like, there's a wild YouTube video where Supreme is a brand only in America, right? You cannot, in America, there are a brand, but overseas, you can mock their name, you can mock their title, you can create your own Supreme and resell it. And that's exactly what people were doing. They were selling knockoffs just as good as the original and making millions of dollars. That's how serious Supreme was. It's a YouTube video where it was a company out of China. They had the same name, same logo, same everything. You would think it was copyright infringement, but Supreme is only able to do that inside of the United States. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Like, I'm really shocked at that. So watching all of this, seeing how all this is going down and everything like that. It's interesting to see where this type of level of clothing company is gonna go. What is Supreme's next step? How do you do that? How are you able to, Supreme honestly was gonna be the hip hop version of, YSL, or, it's the hip hop version of Telfair, however you pronounce it. Louis Vuitton. It was a designer company, but it was hip hop based. And seeing how it grew, it's kind of crazy. It's honestly kind of crazy to see that. So I'm honestly not gonna lie to you. This is shocking, but this is great news for clothing companies. For me, growing up, the big companies doing the big deals were like FUBU and South Pole. And so watching these companies turn money like this, even if I'm not somebody who's gonna wear this, I'm not somebody who wears Supreme, I'm not somebody who's gonna do this, but seeing them do it's crazy, man. It's shocking. So kudos to Supreme for this deal. This deal is incredible for them, for the music industry. $2.1 billion, and they're gonna be right up there with Timbalands and with Vans. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. More than likely, the whole, the whole like aura of Supreme is honestly probably gonna get watered down, because right now you can't get Supreme just in regular old stores. You can't get it in Walmart. You can't do it like that. You gotta You got to order it online. There is a flagship store, I think, in New York. I don't know if it's shut down, but there was one in New York. So seeing where it's gone from there to now is crazy. It's crazy. So shout out to Supreme, man. 2.1 billion? Like $2.1 billion. That is crazy. That's real. They're gonna be up in Journeys and Vans. No, that's real. Supreme is gonna, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be watered down, but it's gonna be just as, normal as Reebok and Walmart. And what's crazy is it's always been like that. The level of shirt that they put together was not nothing crazy. It wasn't anything that you couldn't see or find anywhere else. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna turn it into a normal brand, and it's just so smart. It's just so smart. Strawberry 68, appreciate the follow. Beeson, appreciate the follow. Jenner Tatchard, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. So man, it's shocking. It's really shocking to see how it's really shocking to see that $2.1 billion is what Supreme is worth. But I also don't know the market, but they're I'm hoping they got some shares open. I've been doing a lot of investing. So if they get some shares open, man, that'll be great to invest in.